This is now the biggest 15 minutes of your life.
Coming up.
Perfect.
Excellent. Finish him.
How we doing today, guys? Big semi-final for the Ballers. We're looking for a win. Looking for our first final as a club. I know we can do it. We've got the players for it. We've got the personnel for it. It's all about the hunger and the fight. Do we have it? I guess we'll find out. Let's see.
Hello. Welcome to another South Ballers episode 23. This game right here was a cup game, a semi-final cup game versus a team called Highfield Rovers, who faced them already in a league game and they beat us. So this time it's time for redemption. A win in this would take us to our first ever final. After what happened to us in the last semi-final, we're hoping this time can be different. We're looking to get that W, get that redemption. Without much further ado, let's look at what soldiers were taking to war today. Look at the formation, it's a 3-5-2, so we changed it. Recently, we've been using a 4-2-3-1, but we had to change it up tactically. In goal, we got Dominic, as always. The back three consists of Ben, Alex and Ibs. We went for a 3 in midfield, so we had Shams, Kenneth and Vu. The 2 wing backs were Eunice and Daniel, and the 2 up top were Romario and Charlie. Actually, it was more Romario up top and Charlie playing right behind him. The subs list wasn't really stacked. We had Mason and Abu. Because it was a cup semi-final, there are certain rules about which players can and can't play, depending on how long they played for the club.
Game face now, okay? It is time to put history in the making, okay? It is time to forget what's happened. It's time to forget the wins, forget the losses, forget the moments. Because we're going to make new ones today.
Trust.
Yeah? The minute you step across that line today, it's important that you remember why we're here, how we got here, and you be brave. Nothing left on this pitch today. Everything, you give everything. Yeah? You got to want it more. If you don't want it more, they'll walk over you. All right? Byron, anything to add?
Well, boys, just remember what you're good at today, yeah? Beautiful pitch. Play football on it. Play football on the pitch. Every time we've played football this season, we've bopped the other team, yeah? We've got goal scorers in us. We know that we can score more than these lot. So let's get some shots off. Don't be scared to shoot. First 20 minutes, I want to see the ball flying into the trees, over the gates, everything, because I want us to actually make some effort to score goals. Okay? We don't do that enough, so let's put that right today, yeah?
Up for the battle. Right, hands in.
Last thing from me, boys, yeah?
Let's go, guys.
This
Let's go, guys.
This is everything. Yeah, this is everything. Make sure you leave nothing in that dugout, yeah? We bring everything onto the pitch. We leave everything on that pitch, yeah? Let's go.
Ballers on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ballers! Jump. Before we start the game, a quick shout out to our sponsors, Prince of Peckham. Trust me, you've got to try their food, especially the jerk chicken. Amazing. South Ballers to the world. So we start the kickoff. Our second cup semi-final this season. Great achievement for the club. As I was saying, we went for a 3-5-2 formation because we realised in our previous game against them, they played 2 up front, which meant they always had our centre-backs one-on-one with their strikers. So we wanted to avoid that in this game. But they take a shot. What a lovely save there from Dom. The reason we titled this episode The Battle of the Keepers is because both keepers were on top form, and you're going to find out why. So a win in this game will take us to our first ever cup final as a club. That would be insane. What a lovely ball there from Charlie. He's trying to find Shams and Rems, but the number 4 did well to defend that. But imagine our first ever cup final. That would be amazing. So the Ballers really need to switch on in this game and make sure they make it happen for themselves. Eunice gets the ball into the box. Charlie takes it down nicely. He's got Daniel to his left, but decides against it. Wants to go for it by himself. Takes a shot. The defender did well to block that, but the ball lands to the Ballers still as Shams gets here. Gives a lovely through ball to Vu, who takes it on. He's in the box, takes a shot. Our keeper came out, and that's a lovely save from the keeper. That was amazing.
Both from Vu and the goalkeeper. Vu's coming like Prime Iniesta. Love that. He whipped a corner kick into the box, but the keeper did well to punch it out. Shams picks up the ball edge of their box. That was a lovely score there from Shams to get past their player. Gives the ball to Romario. Romario gives it back to Shams, but gets misplaced. But the ball still with the Ballers here. Oh my days. That was rude. You can be prosecuted for that. Lovely tackle there from Ibs. Ball lands to Vu again. Oh my days, I'm telling you, Vu is moving like Prime Iniesta. What a lovely body fake. And good save there from the keeper again. So whips another corner kick into the box. Then got ahead to it. but the keeper calls a foul on one of their players. That was a good attacking sequence from the ballers there. Now it's Highfield Rovers' turn to attack us again. They got the ball in our half. On the wing, they got bodies in the box. What they're going to do with it? They decide to get across into the box. Is Alex going to deal with it? Oh, their striker did well to get ahead on it. But Ibs was there to clear the ball out. Oh, ball lands to Charlie. One excellent touch there from Charlie where he gets fouled by one of their players in midfield. The ref doesn't call it. Vu sees it and says, I'm not having that, mate. So Vu says, revenge time. Yeah, that was a foul the first time around. The ref should have called it, but it is what it is. They whip a ball into the box. They get ahead on it. Now it went just wide. That was a great set piece from them. But I think Dunn would have had that covered anyway. You just never know in Sunday League. So they get the first header on Dunn's goal kicks. But we get dispossessed a little bit here. And Highfield Rovers have the ball now. They decide to go back. But Charlie goes for the press. And trust me, the last person you want pressing you is Charlie. He's got the ball edge of the box. He drives into the box. Goes past the defender. Cuts it back. But the keeper did well to save it. Romario took a shot.
But it wasn't strong enough. Luckily, ball landed to Vu, lays it off for Sham. Sham takes the shot. But it goes out wide. So given that most of our goal kicks, they were getting the first ball, we decided to go short this time. Lovely dummy there from Alex. Alex gives the ball away though, unfortunately. He recovers with a slight tackle and gets the ball out for a throw-in. To get a throw-in, edge of our box. That's a lovely throw into our box, but the ball lands in no man's zone. As the ball is trying to clear it out, Don picks up the ball but realises it was too hot for him, so he drops it. But luckily, Shams gets a lovely clearance, and what a great touch there from Charlie. But he's been contested for the ball by the number 9. And the ball goes out for a throw-in. What is a South Borders game without a Mortal Kombat moment? The centre back goes for a long ball. Okay, oh, man, that looked painful. But luckily, both Dom and the other player were okay. So the ref said the game was good to go on. Let's get it. So we had a free kick, edge of their box. Charlie whips one into the box.
Ibs almost gets ahead to it, but he just missed. The ball lands to Vu. Vu's got the ball edge of their box now, but he's surrounded by the Highfield players, and they couldn't really do much with it. I must say though, I feel like Ibs, Ben and Alex are our best sort of set piece attackers. They're really good in the air, which makes sense though. They're all centre backs. But you got to put Charlie in that mix as well. He's good in the air as well. Highfield players have the ball in front of our box. They're playing around with it a little bit. They managed to get a ball to their player on the wing. That's a lovely pass. Number 9 takes his shot. This looks like it's going in. Oh my days, what a save from Dom. What an excellent save. That would have been one of the best goals I've seen in Sunday League. I really do not envy Daniel right now because he's having to mark that player and he's easily their best player. Him and the other striker. But that was a great shot. They had a corner kick which Dom dealt with. Good awareness there from Daniel to duck and let the ball run to Shams. Now Shams has the ball, he's running with it. He's got time and space. He's got Charlie. Tries to give a through ball to Charlie, but he gets intercepted by the defender. Doesn't matter though because the ballers still have the ball. Romario picks it up. He's got the ball in their box now. What's he going to do with it? He decides not to take a shot because he realizes the angle is a bit tight. So he goes back out, gives the ball to Eunice. You know what Eunice can do already, man. The guy's a baller. Drives into the box, gives the ball to Shams. Shams takes a shot, point blank. Keeper saves it. Oh my days. And Romario took another shot. I just went out wide. But see what I mean by the keepers are having their best game. Both keepers have made some excellent saves in this game. So the Highfield players decide to play out of the back as well. They realised it was much better if they were to keep possession. They just didn't want to give the ball away to us, which they just did. The ballers have the ball in midfield now. Good play there from Vu, who gives the ball to Ibs. Lovely pass from Ibs to Shams in midfield. What a great turn as well on this, what you call total football. The ballers are balling right now, and it's good to see. That's what I'm talking about. The ballers just need to play their football. Other teams can't keep up with it. They get a free kick, with a ball into the box. Eunice gets ahead to it. The player gets the ball edge of the box, and Charlie fouls him. That was a clear foul, to be fair. Can't even contest that. So we get a free kick in a very dangerous position. We've got a fall on the wall. They run up, take a shot, goes under the wall, and it bounces in. Oh my days. Sunday League pitches, the bubbles, man.
Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm! Wait. Everybody calm down!
That was a good free kick, to be fair. Good thinking from that player to hit it low and hard. Oh my days, what a great save again from Dom. That was a very good save. Wow. Really put us in a game. Because if we had gone down 2-0 just at the end of half time, that would have been a huge blow to our confidence and our momentum. But it's still 1-0 going into half time. So a lot can still change, a lot can happen. You can change this around. we've been in this position before, so it's nothing new to us. They've got the ball at the edge of our box now, they're trying to attack us. Vu put a tackle in, a bit of an aggressive one, and they retaliate with an aggressive tackle on Daniel as well. But the ref has blown for the end of the first half. I think we've had a better half than them. I know they got the goal, but I think we've played much better football and we've had more better chances. Let's hear from Brownie and Byron on the halftime team talk.
Come around. Listen, boys. That's a game of chances, yeah? They've scored. I'm gonna say this from a manager point of view, because I know Byron doesn't agree with me. If you're ever in a wall in my team, never fucking jump in Sunday League. If they can get it over the wall in Sunday League, they fucking deserve to score. He's fucking hit that low and hard, and that's what they all do in Sunday League. Yeah, unless you're a really good team in Sunday League, like a top-end Prem team, that is going low every time. Anytime there's a wall, no fucking jumping from now on. That's all I've got to say on the goal. Other than that, it's been 50-50. We've had our chances, we've had theirs. He is correct. No one is fucking pressing. Trust. But it's a team thing. There's no point in putting your hands up, turning around to the management, because we cannot fucking change it. All right? You are on the pitch to change it. If you are not here to do that, and you do not have the guts to do it yourself, then to look at us, you're being a coward. And that's every player here. Not just one player's done it, 3 of you have done it today. I'm not here for cowards. We didn't get to semi-finals being a coward. You have to go out in this second half, put your body on the line and get in the box and score the goals. If you don't want to do that, right now, that changing room is open, you can go home. You have been good enough to win the game. 1 goal does not define you so far. You have a second half to change it. 1 change at half time. It's going to be Vu for Abu. Charlie and Rems, you're going to sit behind Abu and we're going to play a box midfield. So Ibs and Ken, you will sit. Charlie and Rems, you can come back in, or when you're going forward, you can go wide. Abu, work your socks off. Yeah? Corners, free kicks, pick up your man. I don't understand how when every corner or free kick we ever get, someone is always free. Do not hold him. Just get close to him. Know he's there. Don't lose him. Byron.
Whereas I think, as Rems was saying, the pressing up top, our formation before wasn't really allowing us to put pressure up top. Now that we've got a few more bodies up there, we should be able to squeeze as a unit. All right. So as they're passing it around, if they do decide to pass it around, then you should already be in place to press. Remember a couple of months ago when we did that pressing training session, force it out wide, Daniel, Eunice, be prepared to squeeze out when we can nick it, okay? We're not playing enough football. There's a couple of times where we have strung a few passes together and we've looked good. Fair enough, it's slippery, the ball might bounce off, skid off the surface and you might miscontrol it, but when we do what we're good at, that is how we punish teams. If we don't do what we're good at, we're not gonna get any joy. It's as simple as that. Get your head up, play what you see. Last thing, if it's not working out there, try and change it. Dom, I've said a couple of times, on the goal kicks, if we're playing it long and they're consistently getting headers and it's coming back, try and get one of the centre-backs to come in and drop in short.
Everybody in. This is massive for us. Come on.
One thing we're getting points. Stop fucking talking to them. We heard it before the game. They're here for the mind game. Stop fucking talking to them. Stop talking to the ref. Play our football. Play the ballers' way. We know how we play. Fucking hell, let's do this, man.
Ballers on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ballers.
Let's get this show back on the road. As you saw from that, we changed our formation a little bit. Now we've got a box in midfield. We've got Kenneth Shams, Charlie and Rems, and then Abu's up top. That was a lovely ball from Charlie, and all my days. Now we've got to look at that again. That touch from Eunice. No, are you rude, fam? No, you're taking a biscuit, Eunice. This stuff comes too easy for him, man. He's playing FIFA on easy mode right now. He gets a pass to Abu. First involvement in the game for Abu. That was lovely from Abu. Abu takes a shot. Our keeper did well to save that. That was excellent from Abu. That's what we needed. Some intensity and someone just to be direct with their attack. So we had a free kick. Free kick master Alex rips the ball into the box. We managed to get it. Now Shams has the ball. He's driving with it. Sees that Charlie's on the wing. He gives the ball to Charlie. Now Charlie's one-on-one with his fullback. He's going to take him on. Now he decides against it and whips a lovely ball into the box instead, but Ben couldn't get to it. Free kick specialist Alex is on the job again. Whips a lovely ball into the box. They get the first header. The ball lands in front of their box. Eunice gets a head to it. The ball lands to Rems. Rems gives the ball to Abu, who was on the wing. It's all a bit congested there at the moment. The ballers can't really get out. So Rems said he's had enough.
and he barges that player off the ball. Listen, man, if you want to get strong like Rams and barge players off the ball, subscribe to the channel and like this video. We're aiming for 1,000 subscribers by the start of next season. I know you guys can make it happen for us. The Ballers have the ball again. Charlie's got the ball on the wing. Or goes past his first player quite easily. The centre back wants to be a hero.
Next question. See ya.
But he got sent to a different time zone. Oh la la. Now Charlie gets a pass into the box. No one got on the end of it. But Kenneth was there, edge of the box, takes a shot. Oh, it wasn't really a strong one though. But the Ballers still have the ball. What a lovely roll up the ball from Sham. Sham takes a shot. But hit one of their players and it goes out for a corner kick. Almost feels like we're destined not to score. We've had so many good chances, but we're just not hitting the back of the net. Good corner kick there from Charlie. But they get a head to it. But the ball's not dead yet. Abs gets a head to it to get it back into their box. That's all a bit of keep the ball right now. We just need to get the ball out wide. It's all a bit congested in the middle right now. Rems has the ball, gives it to Shams. Shams sees that Charlie's on the wing. Charlie drives into the box. He's got players. He goes past the first player. But there was still too many players to go past, so we just recycle the ball. Rems gets the ball, gives it to Abu. Abu takes a shot, but it gets blocked by one of their players. Man, these guys are defending for their lives. So we're about to get Mason to come on. Brownie and Byron decided we had to just sacrifice the three at the back and go to a flat back four. That way we can have more bodies up top and hopefully we can be a lot more attacking. So Kenneth has come off and Mason has come on. So the back four now consists of Yunus, Daniel, Alex and Ben with Ibs into midfield now. Their striker has got the ball on the wing. Access denied. Nobody, and I mean nobody, can do it like Abu. What a lovely ball there from Alex to find Rems. Now Rems is 1-on-1 with the keeper. This is a goal, Rems. Come on, slot it in. Oh my days. That was our chance to get back in the game. That should have been a goal. He should have just opened up his body and slotted bottom right corner. We've got the ball again. Charlie's got the ball, edge of their box, goes past the first player, gets a good cross into the box. But again, they get a head to it. They've got so many bodies back in defence now that it's so hard to penetrate them. I don't blame them though. We're halfway through the second half and we've clearly been the more attacking side. It's clear that their strategy is just to defend and hit us on a counter. But luckily we've got some quick defenders, so I'm not sure that's going to work. But I guess we're going to find out. So they've started their time wasting tactics. I mean, maybe he was truly injured, who knows. But listen, they're winning the game, so they're going to try to slow it down as much as possible. Charlie gets a nice cross into the box, and number 5 does well to head it out for a corner kick. We get a corner kick here. Charlie takes it again, lovely ball whipped into the box. Again, number 6 gets the ball. We need to get better at defending and attacking set pieces, to be fair. Because in as much as our defending on set pieces is not that great, our attacking of it as well is not that great as well. We need to do a lot better there. Now the Ballers have the ball, playing around with it. What is a South Ballers game? We've got a WWE moment. So Rems, one of their players, just having a go at each other there. I'm not really sure what the catalyst was for that. But, you know, the game's obviously going to get heated at this point in the game. Both teams want to get that W. And funny enough, they're both number 11s. What a coincidence. I'm pretty sure it's all part of their tactics anyway. A way to rattle us, kill off the momentum, slow the game down a little bit. What a lovely ball there. From Alex to find Daniel. Daniel finds Rems. Rems tries to find Charlie, but the ball gets cut out. Now Ibs is driving with the ball, does really well, gets a shot off, and the ball just went wide. But we're getting closer. We're getting much closer. We've had so many corner kicks in this game. It's crazy. We have to at least convert one of them. Otherwise, it would have all just been corner kick practice at this point. Abu! Try to show them how it's done. But we get another corner kick. Charlie's pretty much taking all the corner kicks now, left and right. Drills one into the box. Ibs gets the head to it. That's a lovely one. But the keeper did well to save that. That was an excellent save from the keeper. Great header, but even greater save. The reaction time from that keeper was excellent. Now the ball's in midfield. I think this is probably the first time in this half that we're actually seeing Dom. Or we're actually seeing them attacking us or trying to attack us. Because I haven't really seen much of that this half. It's been mostly us putting the pressure on them and attacking. Now they've got the ball on the wing. This looks like a dead attack. But for some reason they still managed to get the ball in our box. They take a shot. Oh my god, that hits the post. But Dom recovers.
Now I'm panicking. Don't panic. No, I am.
How have they had no shots in this second half or no major chances, and all of a sudden they almost just scored their second goal? That would have been a disaster for us. 5 minutes left to go. We really need to score now. Yunus has the ball, takes it to the byline, gets a cross on his wicked foot into the box, Ball lands to Mason. Mason slots it in, and that's a goal! Come on! That's what I'm talking about. We needed this. This was the lifeline that we needed. This is why we got Mason back on the pitch. We need to big up Yunus for that assist. We've had way too many chances in this game to not have scored at least one goal. So I'm happy we got that goal over the line. Momentum is on our side now, so we need to just keep it going. Alex has got the ball on the wing. How are you trying to contest with Alex? Do you know who he is, fam? And if you didn't before, now you do. We get a throw in and they get the first header. Ball lands, edge of their box. Yunus tries to get the cross into their box and it does. Charlie almost gets ahead to it. But the keeper came out and saved the ball. There was no trouble for the keeper there. We get the ball in midfield. Mason gives a lovely pass to Abu. Abu releases the ball to Yunus. What's Yunus going to do with it? The guy is an absolute baller. Look at how he just glides through players. Gives the ball to Rems. The ballers are playing football now. Pass and move. That's what it's all about. The soft ballers way. Rems give the ball to Daniel. He was making that run. Daniel gives the ball to Yunus. Yunus takes a shot. Oh my days. The keeper did well to come out, to be fair, to put Yunus off. But that would have been a great goal. Well worked team goal there. Daniel's always doing these kung fu high flying kicks. I've got to ask him if he does taekwondo or some sort of martial art. Oh, lovely there from Rems to hold on to the ball. I mean, the game's pretty much done here. The refs are blowing the final whistles. 1-1 full time. And you know what that means? Extra time! Let's get it!
Listen, alright, stop. Lads, we're here again. We're in this position again, but this time, momentum is on our side. I said about cowards. No one was a coward in that half. Yeah? Now you're not quitters. Okay? No one quits out here. Everyone gets back, does it work. If it doesn't work, you bust your gut. This is what it's about. Yeah? Momentum is ours. You have to run them into the ground. You've got to want it more. You've got to want it more now. Because it's there to be won. They defended for their lives in that half, and they're going to do it again. Yeah? Massive half to come from us. Hands in. I don't want anyone else speaking. That is the words. Who wants it? Ballers on 3, 1, 2, 3! Who fucking wants it? Let's go!
As Brownie just said, momentum is on our side, and we need to just capitalise on that. Oh dear, my guy got sent to the shops. But it's the first half of extra time, so of course both teams are going to have some newfound energy. So Highfield Rovers just can't sit back anymore and defend. They actually have to come out and attack and try to get a goal. Otherwise this goes to penalty, and I'm sure they wouldn't want that, given that penalties is pretty much a game of luck and chances. Abu's driving with the ball. He's got the ball in front of their box. He keeps on driving, got the ball in the box now. Tried to get across into the box, but the defender did well. They get a free kick. They get a long ball over the top, and the ball lands. No one gets ahead to it. Now they got the ball, trying to get across, but Alex was there to save the day. Otherwise, that would have been deadly. So Highfield Rovers are actually playing now, actually kicking ball, and not just sitting back anymore. So this should be a lot of back and forth, I reckon. They got the ball on the wing now, but Alex is staying on that player, and he does well to defend that and get the ball out. They get a throw in, they throw it down the line, but Ibs was there to knock it down. But the Highfield players pick up the ball, and the number 9 gets the ball now. As I said, he's one of their best players. Look at how he's just playing around with the ball. Manages to evade all the tackles there. Oh, that's a lovely cut from Highfield Rovers, and trying to get a ball over the top to one of their players, number 27, but the ref calls for offside. That number 9 and 27, and I think the other striker, I would put down as their best players. They're the ones that actually make things happen for them. Look at number 27 again. I mean, he gets his possessed, but usually he's quite comfy on the ball. Oh, lovely there from Rems. Gives the ball to Abu. Now Abu's driving with the ball. Tries to give a pass to Mason, but the pass wasn't good enough. And they clear the ball, but the ball lands to Charlie in midfield as he gets ahead to it. Charlie takes it down. He sees that Yunus is there. Gives the ball to Yunus. Yunus decides to give the ball back to Alex. I like to see this from the ballers. We're just recycling the ball and keeping it. The more we keep the ball, the more tired they get. And that works just well for us, because we know they're tired already. So if we can tire them out even more, it means we can start to open them up a bit more and find gaps and spaces. Shams picks up the ball in front of their box, gives the ball to Yunus. Again,
We can't really get through, so we're just recycling it. Charlie tries to get the ball to Abu, but they head it out. These guys are quite good in the air, to be fair. Oh, Charlie gets the ball in the box now. What's he going to do with it? Gets across. Mason gets a shot, and that's a goal. Mason! Big baller. Nah, he's really turned up for us in this game. I love to see it, man. Just look at him. Yeah, he's having the time of his life right now. That's the end of the first half.
This is now the biggest 15 minutes of your life. They will come at you. They will hit long balls. They will go for elbows. They'll go last-ditch tackles. Win the ball. Do the same things. And this is ours. We are now in control of our own history. Do you understand? It's our history if we control it. Every moment has to be taken in. Game management. Take your time when it goes out. And when it is, play the ball. Beat them on the break. It is there. We are 15 minutes away from history. Do you understand? Yeah. Hands in.
Go. Take every foul you man. Take
every moment counts. Every moment counts. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
The next 15 minutes will be the biggest 15 minutes in the club's history. If we manage to keep the lead, then we get to go to our first ever cup final. That is big. That is very, very big. But to be fair, a 2-1 lead is not good enough for me. It's way too tight. We need to get other goals, especially given the fact that we've had so many chances. Shams has the ball now. He's got reinforcements turning up. He's got Ibs. Gets the pass to Ibs. What's Ibs going to do with it? He decides to go back and gives the ball to Rems. To be fair, given that we're winning, we don't have to force him. We can just keep on playing our football, hold on to the ball. Finally gets the ball. He's driving with it. Goes past the first player. Goes past the second player, takes a shot, but it gets deflected. And the ball goes out for a corner kick. Charlie's taking this one. Whips a nice ball into the box, but we couldn't get ahead to it. But Abu is chasing the ball, and he does get to the ball. Lovely work right there from Abu. Look at that skill from Abu. I love it, man. Rem gets across into the box. Oh, the keeper tried to catch it, but he spilled it. But the defender was there to clear it. And Ben took a shot. That was a hard shot, but he went over the bar. Oh my days, they get across. Dom spilled it, but I think he did it in solidarity for the Highfield keeper. So the ball goes out for a throw in there. But I think Dom is slightly injured here. I sincerely hope he's okay. Okay, he is. Phew. That would have been a disaster. And number 3. So I remember I was on the sidelines, and when number 3 was coming on, Byron said that brother is dead. Exhibit A. He also said, whatever side that player is going onto, we need to shift all our attacks to that side. I couldn't stop laughing. It's still 2-1 to South Ballers. The game's been a bit even this second half. Shams picks up the ball in midfield. He's got Abu making a run. He's got Yunus as well. Oh, he does well to go past the first player, but he really ought to release the ball now. He's doing a bit too much. But luckily, Ibs was there to save the day. Ibs has the ball now, edge of their box, go past the first player, he cuts it back, it's lovely, he's in the box now, just pass the ball, mate. Just pass it. What's he trying to do? I know we're leading, but guys, 2-1 is one of the most dangerous leads to have in a game. You should know this by now. They can score a goal at any minute. Number 3, trying to prove us all wrong. Okay, so Shams picks up the ball now. We should have had a counter-attack on there as all their players were up top. But we've slowed the game down a bit, so all the players are back. Yunus and Shams are just having a bit of fun amongst each other here. Lovely 1-2 there. And Yunus takes off. R.I.P. Yunus tries to get across into the box, but the keeper did want to come out. Ball lands to Shams. Shams takes a shot. It deflected of Mason, and Mason gets a hattie. He gets that hat trick. Yeah, don't ask me what accent that was. Now the keeper did well there to come out. I think that was the right decision. But unfortunately, the ball landed to Shams in a good position, and Mason was just in front of their goal. So it was just unfortunate. Now it's 3-1. I'm a lot more confident. There's only a few minutes left. But of course, Highfield Rovers are still playing. They're still battling. Which is good to see. They haven't given up yet. They're number 9. He's trying to squeeze through. But Alex was there. So was Yunus. So Alex is just guarding and shielding the ball right now. A bit of a time-wasting tactic. But we don't really care.
the big one.
Number 3. Oh la la. Oh, lovely ball there from Charlie to find Rems. Rems has had one of these already. Is he going to redeem himself? Takes a shot and he does. And he does. Love that. 4-1 to South Ballers. Everybody's eating right now. So the spotlight is back on number 3. What's he gonna do? Oh dear. I mean, surely the game's over now. The ref has to call it. And he does. That's the end of the game. What a semi-final cup game. I mean, this game had everything. Comeback, hat tricks, good goals. Yeah, man of the match has to go to Mason, man. He came on and changed the game, got us 3 goals. Top goals, top assists, goes to Charlie. Did a madness as well. And shout out to the rest of the guys as well. Who was your man of the match? Comment down below. And stay tuned for another episode next week. And if you haven't liked this video already, please do so. Thank you.
Hey, you got 1 for them 20. That was the team. Well done. Well done. Hey, proper team.
Why not? Hey, is this what your man's doing?
Yeah, basically.
Hey, Charlie. On it.
Boys, I asked you to not be cowards. I asked you to be brave. I asked you to be winners, and you did all of that in that second half, in that extra time. And I tell you now, this is how we beat those type of teams. Playing football, believing in ourselves. All right, the season, we've still got to play them in the league, and they're going to want to get revenge. And we've got to come with the same mentality to play football and to beat them. But what I now need you to do is be ready to be finalists!
Come on. Oh man, put me on the spot. Listen, man, that game was emotional, up and down, man. I was like, yo, what's going on? But honestly, that performance there was what it means to be a baller. I'm saying it's what it means to go out there and fight for your team. Right? I know sometimes, you know, some of us might not be happy about maybe we're not playing or whatever, but today's game showed that every single one of you care about the team, and for me, that's important. Right? We've got a final to play. The job's not done yet, right? But history has been made by every single one of you here. Every single one of you here was instrumental to making sure we make a cup final. So all I'm saying is, let's enjoy this moment. You guys played really well today. I'm super happy. Let's get it in the final.